Hi guys, it's Leike here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Leike and I review love activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. And today I have a little bit of a new background for you, new location. Maybe it's not super new, maybe you've seen one or two videos already, maybe this is the first one you see in this with this new background. I know it's still very white, so, but you know, it's a different room, it's a different town, it's a different country entirely, so I'm always happy to hear some feedback from you guys about like audio, lighting, video, whatever you have, you know, when there's a new location. So let me know your thoughts and critiques, obviously. And yeah, if you want to know why this is a different location, different place, different country, I'm just going to link my little talking video about that up there. But otherwise, so let's move on to the try-on part. Today I have another Buffbunny Collection review for you guys. So we recently got the Juicy collection, had a lot of bright, fun colors, and I received my items, you know, again, not really before the launch, but like kind of around the time, like a few days after, and that also kind of coincided with when I was moving, so I didn't really have time to review the pieces before now, and actually, you know, I couldn't even try them on to decide what more I wanted to order from them because, of course, I had to place another order because some of the colors were really fun. So, yeah, we'll have a second video. I think I'll do that in a second video with the pieces that I ordered personally. So this is the pieces they sent me. I have 4 pieces for you guys today. And the collection was really, really popular because of all the bright colors. So a lot of the pieces might be sold out right now, but they have recently restocked quite a few of their popular pieces. So some of these might also come back, or they'll definitely come back in like other colors, or the colors will come back in different pieces. So there's always like something like that happening. I used to have a code with them. It was code Rika, but like they deactivated the code, I think a week or 2 ago. Simply because, you know, I couldn't really hit the sale mark, which is perfectly fine. To everyone who used my code and supported me, thank you so much. And I hope you'll continue to support me by watching my videos and commenting and letting me know your thoughts. And maybe, you know, in the future, there'll be another code Rika on the horizon. Like I could still type it in, but it definitely doesn't give you the 10% discount. So obviously, you know, don't miss out on the 10% discount. Use someone else's code. You can definitely use code Buffbunny, for example, but also other athletes. You can support them to get your 10% off because it's not just a support code, it's also like a discount code basically. So just letting you know that. But yeah, they did send me these pieces. They also said they'll frequently send me things, so we'll see how that goes. And maybe I'll get them before the launch this time, I don't know. Because I feel like things ship faster to Denmark where I am now compared to Sweden or Finland, for example, because even in Sweden I didn't really get the items before launches, so you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. I still do like Buffbunny Collection pieces quite a lot, and I used to in the past as well. I will just link my Buffbunny playlist up here in case you want to check out that. And also, of course, if you don't want to watch all the videos, you can also just watch this one that has all the Buffbunny collections in there. It's just 5 hours, you know. If you have some spare time, go and check it out. But otherwise, Juicy Collection, this is our theme for today. So this came in July. I forgot even the actual date, but like it had to be July. Was it August? I don't know. I can just put the date here so you can figure it out. And yeah, so I got my package like a few days after. And since I was moving about, I didn't really even have time to try on the pieces. And my initial idea was to keep the package as is and then, you know, just open it in front of the camera. But then, you know, I was taking yoga pictures, which, by the way, you can check out on Instagram. And I was like, kind of would be nice to wear some of the new pieces. So I eventually did. Out of the 4 pieces, there's only 1 piece I haven't tried on now. But we'll go through all the 4 pieces. And usually if you order from Buffbunny Collection, you do get their normal sticker. This is their normal sticker. But you also will get a sticker that is made specifically for this particular collection. And since this one was the Juicy collection, we have a fun, bright sticker here with all types of fruits and colors. And that's really fun. I like this one a lot. This collection was in collaboration with Bailey Stewart, who has been an athlete with them for a while. And she's very much into seamless items and like booty enhancing seamless items. So not naturally like typically my type of stuff with like the booty scrunch and all that kind of things, all those kind of things. So we don't really have those types of pieces in this launch, in this haul, I mean. But I will have some seamless items in the haul. Like I bought them myself, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, this is enough talking. Let's get into the beginning. Let's start with the pieces. I have 2 tops, 2 bottoms for you. I usually wear size small up top, and I'm in between size small and medium at the bottom. For performance materials and shorts, I'll go with a medium. For leggings, small. Yes, exactly. And like I said, I already had like some pieces on and was wearing them. And this is why this is not wrapped. But this is our first piece. This is the Revolution Halter Crop V2 in pink holographic. And yes, this is a very light color. I was kind of worried how it would look on my skin tone, but you know what? It's holographic. So how could I say no? And we did have the Revolution Halter Crop before, but now V2 just means that we have it in a performance material because originally it came out in their brushed Nuber fabric. So in case you're wondering why it is V2. And yeah, performance material, I can see all kinds of different colors when I look at this here. I'm not sure if you can see all kinds of different colors, but you can see it's shiny for sure. And it's all these tiny like micro dots on here that make it shiny. And yeah, it is pink. It is a light pink, you know. So this is my summer tan. I think with my summer tan it's fine. Not sure how that looks without the summer tan. Or maybe even the summer tan, maybe that's what makes it, I don't know. Like I said, I couldn't say no, it's holographic. I'm also personally not the biggest fan of halter neck crops and tops and sports bras. But again, this one was holographic. This is the only top that came in pink holographic. So, you know, what's a girl gotta do? Like, just had to have it. So Revolution Sports Bra, if you don't know, that one has like a nice flattering square neckline. Straps that kind of go in here like this sports bra. And then in the back is very, very strappy. It is long lined. So here we have that square neckline as well that we have on the Revolution Sports Bra, but obviously because this is a halter top, we don't really have the strappy back. So we have thicker straps that kind of go, you know, up here, and then you have your halter strap. And in the back, it's just very, very simple, very open back, like completely open back, basically to show those back muscles when you do your back workout, and then just a band. And we do have a tone-and-tone silicone logo here in the back as well. They've recently switched a lot to those tone-and-tone silicone logos, and I'm, you know, not too upset about it. I think it looks nice. Very, very sleek. And this is kind of like a top with a built-in shelf bra. So you'd think that, oh, the cup pads are immediately in here. No. So we have this top layer that is made from 75% recycled polyester and 25% spandex. A somewhat new performance material. It's a little bit compressive, definitely like sleek, even with the shininess. Definitely very sleek and sweat wicking. And then we have a shelf bra on the inside. So this part, by the way, is really like sewn on here. So that's kind of like a little confusing. So you have to like adjust it when you put it on. And yeah, here's the shelf bra. We have an elastic underneath here, mesh and removable cup pads. And the shelf bra goes all the way around. So you have that in the back as well. And yeah, I did get this one in size small, but definitely is, you know, because it's performance material, a little bit of a tighter fit. So you could definitely size up if you're in between. And yeah, the only thing that I've noticed now is I'm not the biggest fan of halter neck, crop, bras, whatever. And this one is the same because I've heard some people say, oh, this one is more comfy. Honestly, yes, if I wear it for like an hour or two, maybe it's fine. But I've worn this for like 2 full days, and then like my neck was definitely feeling it. So if you're a little bit more sensitive when it comes to like having things in your neck, this might not be like perfect either, but you know, it looks cute. And yeah, then basically that we have this seam here, like sewing the top layer onto the shelf bra. That I found a little weird as well, especially because you have to like really adjust like how things fit and sit. But yeah, pink holographic, I couldn't say no. Let's see it on. All right, here we have our halter neck sports bra, and it's shiny, and I like shiny things. And you know, look at how shiny it is. There we go. It has this really cute square neckline, which I also really like about the Revolution sports bra. I do get a little bit of cleavage, but I still think I'm well tucked in here. You also have thick straps, good side boob coverage here. And then we do have this top layer, and then you do have the removable cup pads in this mesh shelf bra situation. So you can see we have the cup pads here. We have this these seams in between so the cup pads don't move around too much, and the slight elastic under. And I personally don't understand why we had to have this extra layer, simply because the bra itself is the top part is not that much longer than the shelf bra part, and I don't understand why they couldn't just do a normal sports bra like they usually do. Like, why did it have to be something with a built-in shelf bra, you know? I don't get it. And I would have preferred it if it had just been like a normal sports bra type of thing, but it is what it is. And, you know, it's shiny. So did I already mention the thick straps? They're actually quite comfy, at least here in the front. And yeah, then I also have noticed I do get a little bit of like gaping here. So, you know, if you have a small chest, that might happen. And I also didn't necessarily want to size down in this one. I can already feel like the tension on my neck here from the strap, and everything else fits perfectly fine. So I think it's just something you might need to have to live with if you have a smaller chest. And of course, it's just a little bit more obvious in this bra because of the shininess. So the shininess kind of points this out, I think. But it's not the end of the world, and you know, I'm happy to handle it. It's not like I'm falling out because there's like so much gaping or anything, but just know that there is like some gaping and some I don't even know what you want to say, what you want to call this, like maybe some creasing off the fabric. Then let's move on to the fact that this is like, you know, sewn on here on this, like on both sides basically. So if you pull this like too low or something, you know, like, I don't know, like, you know, I can't repeat it, but like if you kind of pull this a weird way, you'll be able to kind of see where you know, there's like some extra tension just because these parts are sewn together. So just make sure that you adjust it properly for it to like just sit properly and not like have a weird crease there, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But otherwise, I think that's perfectly fine. That's relatively easy to do. And then also in the back, of course, we don't have a lot going on because it is a halter neck, so no strappy back or anything. You can hopefully see the top strap, like where it hits my neck here, and I can definitely feel it a little bit. It is definitely better because we have a thicker strap here, so it's not as uncomfortable as some other halter neck sports bras I've tried with like thin straps. And if you're not like a big fan of halter necks because of the pressure on the neck, this is still going to give you some pressure, but it might be better than some other halter neck sports bras. At least I feel like this is the best one I've tried so far. And of course, I haven't tried that many simply because I'm not the biggest fan. But yeah, so far the most comfortable one I've tried, I would say. And then of course we still have, you know, just a little bit of fabric here in the back. We do have a silicone tone and tone logo. And then you still have that shelf bra situation also in the back, which is kind of a little bit unnecessary if you ask me, because the back definitely doesn't need it. So it's just like some extra seams and some extra stuff happening. And obviously I think it looks the cutest from the front. But I know a lot of people really love those open back halter neck sports bras for back workouts. So of course you can show off your muscles easily when there's nothing else happening. And overall, you know, I don't think I would have picked this one if there had been other shiny options, other holographic pink options. But I'm kind of happy I did because it's something different for me, and I love how shiny it is, obviously. And yeah, let's move on. All right, next up we have a really, really cute long sleeve crop top. And this one came in a few fun colors, so I also did get it in another color when I personally purchased some pieces for myself. And the color is gorgeous and works so well with another color I'm going to show you later. But yeah, here it is. Look at it. So this is the honeydew color, and this piece is the long sleeve curve crop. So if you've seen the curve sports bra, you'll know why this is called the curve crop. So we have these, like this curved hem here, basically, in that one. Very, very similar hem situation we have on the curve sports bra. And the curved sports bra is made from butter fabric, just like this long sleeve crop. So this is 81% nylon and 19% elastane. Now, the butter fabric is a little bit more prone to pilling than other Buffbunny Collection fabrics, especially on leggings. I've been a little bit unlucky with it, but also on sports bras I've noticed this. And you know, I had this on for like an afternoon of like a nice walk and some yoga pictures. I can just insert a little picture here so you can see how cute this looks. So I was checking for some pilling, and I can see very slight pilling under the arm here. So this basically, I don't know if you can see it, if it shows up on camera well, but I can see it. So this is basically where the arm would be rubbing up against here when you're walking with your arms, you know. But it's not intense. Like, I've definitely seen way worse pilling on other butter pieces, especially on this one legging recently. from the, what was it called? The snack collection. Yes. So there's that. And it's so cute. We have a square neckline here, wide square neckline. I love this neckline. Then yeah, this little curve situation. It is a very short lined long sleeve top. So if you have big boobs, I'm not sure if it can cover it all. For my small boobs, it's fine, but it's definitely very, very short line. So just be prepared for that. And of course, we do have the long sleeves, and we also do have thumb holes, and the sleeves are long enough for me, so that's nice. But yeah, it's just, I don't really care about thumb holes too much, so I would have been also happy without them. But yeah, at least they fit. And the butter fabric is very, very stretchy, so sometimes I can size up to a size medium for the arms. I didn't do that with this one, and it fit fine, but it shouldn't have been any smaller. But yeah, the fabric is definitely stretchy, and it's also quite lightweight. We do have a triple layer situation, maybe even I think double layer situation here. No removable cup pads, but surprisingly, we do have little holes for the cup pads. So I'm happy that there's holes for cup pads because I don't always appreciate a non-cup pad situation. But I always feel like if you already put holes for the cup pads in, why don't you provide the cup pads that I can then take out if I don't want them, right? Because I always find it very annoying to have to search for cup pads that I can put in or take it out from another bra. And since this is a light color, I don't think you can go with black cup pads, for example. That might be a little bit like shining through then. So yeah, I feel like they could have provided the cup pads, you know. But I'm happy that at least there's space for them. And I did wear this without them. I didn't feel uncomfortable without the cup pads. Yes, you can see some nippage, but it's fine. And yeah, it's very cute. In the back, we just have a straight hem. It's a little bit longer in the back than it is in the front. And again, we do have a tone and tone silicone logo. And obviously, this is the Juicy collection, right? So this color is honeydew, like a honeydew melon, which is perfect. And then they also had this really bright red that they called lipstick red instead of cherry red, where I was like, I mean, I get the lipstick red, but like, why don't you stick with a theme? Why is it not cherry red? But yeah, I'm going to show you something in that lipstick red in my other like upcoming personal Buffbunny Collection Juicy haul. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, honeydew. Like I felt like if I could only pick two pieces, it would have been this piece and the leggings that go so well for a matching situation with this one. Yeah, but I'd say let's see it on. All right, here's probably my top favorite outfit of this entire launch, and of course also of my haul. Yes, it's not shiny, but look at it. But let's talk about the top. Leggings will follow later. This is definitely quite short line, so you do have, hold on, I just need to adjust the sleeves a little bit more. But yes, you do have quite a short line situation here, so a lot of like upper body is visible. And I do have a longer torso, so obviously if you have a shorter torso, it's going to be a little bit less, but be aware it is quite short lined. So we do have the slight curve situation here. And with the original curve sports bra that this curve detail is kind of inspired by, I felt like the curve kind of like was kind of folding over a little bit at times. But with this one, I haven't really experienced that. And I'm wondering if this is because this one is definitely a little bit shorter. And I think that might be the reason for that. And then we also do have this really, really flattering square neckline. It's kind of like a sweetheart situation nearly, because the kind of this curve, you know, also like brings things up. And I do get a little bit of cleavage, no gaping, so not like with the Revolution halter neck, and that's good. I like it that way. And as I mentioned before, so this is double lined. Mainly, like it's just this part that's double lined, not the sleeves. So I don't know if you look very close, you might be able to tell that this is a little bit less green than this part. But it's all perfectly fine. Just know that it's good that this is double lined, because this way I don't need the removable cup pads. But yes, as I showed you before, there's space to put your cup pads in there. But since it is a lighter color, I definitely would refrain from putting dark color cup pads in there. So maybe just some light colors. If you have something that's very similar to this, that might work the best actually. If you want to put them in, yes, you will see some nippage, but I prefer to have just, you know, I think for this particular piece, I prefer to not have the cup pads in. And I think it's comfy enough that way, you know? And surprisingly, I'm quite tucked in. I would still give it more of a light support simply because there's still some jiggling going on. But I'm definitely tucked in. I feel like this gives me as much support as some other sports bras. And you know, it gives you maybe a little bit less coverage simply because of how short line this is. When I was taking my yoga pictures in this outfit, I usually never get under boob because simply my boobs aren't that big. But when I was doing like, you know, my stretches and like whatever, my mermaid binds, you know, this is a mermaid bind. And I was doing like a pose on the ground. I could definitely see that there was a little bit of under boob happening. So just be very aware of that. And definitely if you have a bigger chest, I would just size up for that. Yeah. And of course, you know, now the sleeves are, I actually wouldn't say they're tight. Like, yes, they are very form fitting, but like, I wouldn't necessarily call it too tight. Like, I think it's actually pretty good because the butter fabric is very stretchy. It is very lightweight. So I definitely wouldn't size up just for the arms. Like I said, maybe I would size up if you have bigger boobs just to give them a little bit more space. Because I don't know where bigger boobs were supposed to go in this right now. Like, I am tugged in with my small cup size. But if you have a bigger cup size, but otherwise same measurements as me, I don't know where your boobs would go. They probably just spill over and spill under. I don't know. So you might want to consider sizing up for the boobs if you have bigger boobs. Otherwise, the color is gorgeous. I wish they, you know, I hope they bring this back in like other pieces. And yeah, honeydew. We also have thumb holes here. You can definitely see the sleeves are long enough for me. And the thumb hole part and like the sleeve also really goes across half your hand here. Of course, I personally don't always want to have thumb holes. I don't always want to wear them. And then, I mean, you'll just have to deal with them like kind of being there, maybe fold over the sleeve or just like scrunch it up here at the top. I don't know what you prefer to do. And the sleeves are also definitely long enough in general. So that's really, really good. Doesn't always happen. But yeah, we do have thumb holes if you want to wear them. And then in the back, we do have, you know, a little bit more coverage, I think. It also goes all the way up here. And then we do have a tone silicone logo. I'm just trying to feel for it. It's up top here. Okay, yes. But yeah, we do have that as well. And yeah, gorgeous color. I think this will go really well with a lot of other colors too, not just a dark green. And let's move on. All right, on to the bottoms, and just like I did with the tops, we go from, you know, least fabric to most fabric. So we'll start not with the leggings that I've already like a little bit talked about, but we will start with the shorts. Because yes, I got some shorts. Because you know what? The pink holographic only came in one set of bottoms, and those bottoms weren't leggings. So of course I had to have it. And this is the piece I did not try on yet. So we have the Rebel shorts in a 6-inch inseam. This only came in a 6-inch inseam. And of course also in pink holographic. And I just see now that this is a size small. I'm pretty sure I ordered these shorts in a size medium. Like, this is performance material, so medium might have been my preferred size anyway. And then of course for shorts, medium is definitely my preferred size. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Maybe they got confused because if you tell them which pieces you want from a particular launch, you just send them an email with a list. And all the other pieces were size small, so I assume maybe that, you know, they just got a little confused with that. See, it also says size small. It looks a little tiny. Just a little bit. So, yeah, we'll see. This can be very interesting. I like how they're shiny though. I like the pink holographic. These are, as I already mentioned, a 6-inch short, so I prefer 6-inch short because I have thicker thighs, which is also why I would size up for a medium, to a medium, you know. There's some stretch, but of course the seam at some point has like an end to the stretch, and the fabric itself, as I also mentioned, is a little bit more compressive. So we'll see, yeah. I'm not sure if there's a slight flare out or not, but in general, Buffbunny Collection shorts have been quite thick thigh friendly. And if I get like my legacy shorts, the 6-inch ones in a medium, they fit perfectly fine. And yeah, let's see. Anyway, no top seam and no front seam here on these ones. We have a wide waistband and it dips a little bit lower here in the front. And then in the back, we also do have a V glute detailing. And again, a tone silicone logo here. No side seams whatsoever, so very, very simple otherwise. And yeah, so these are performance material again, that 75% recycled polyester, 25% spandex situation. I think it was spandex, right? Yes, exactly. And again, those little particles here, so, you know, this is how you get that shiny look. But yeah, I am a little bit worried. Just know that I would still highly recommend to size up if you're in between these. The small was not on purpose. And yeah, obviously this is light color. I wouldn't expect these to be super squat proof, especially since I'm going to try to squeeze myself into the small. But yeah, let's see. And let's try these on. Alright, I initially was planning on showing you the shorts with the matching sportswear, but then I realized that these colors also work really nicely together. So we kind of have like a pastel watermelon vibe here, right? And obviously the shorts are pinching a little bit around the thighs, but I'm sure they would have been really good in a size medium. To be fair, like they fit nicely up here in the waist. Like I have no complaints there. And even like around the butt, I'm surprised at how well they fit. So the only part here that annoys me a little bit is the cutting in the thighs, you know, but yeah, otherwise I would say if you size up, if you're in between for thick thighs, you know, then you shouldn't have a problem. And of course, like it's an interesting color choice for a pair of bottoms. I will say that. I'm not 100% convinced I would ever wear these for anything else than pictures, simply because they are like such a light color in shorts, and I don't know. You let me know what you think. If you think, you know, I can go to the gym like this, basically. Obviously, you know, maybe like let's not focus on the thigh squeeze here, just in general, like the overall look, kind of. Okay. But let's talk about these. So see, if it looks like this, and I wish they were just leggings, like that'd be such a cute outfit. I would definitely wear the leggings anywhere. I wouldn't care. I would just wear them. But yeah, so we have a high-waisted situation here, performance material. So I'm actually surprised that it's a little bit less compressive than I expected, because I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to get these shorts on. But anyway, so we have some slight compression here in the waistband. But yeah, it is high-waisted. My belly button's down there. Not ultra high-waisted, so just high-waisted. We do have a wide waistband here. You don't have any top seam, no front seam here either, and then also no side seam detailing here. And then overall, this is a 6-inch inseam. Feels a little bit shorter to me right now, which is possibly due to the sizing issue. But otherwise, you know, I mean, it's staying pretty put, I would say. In the back, we do have our V for the glutes there. We do also have this Tone and Tone silicone logo. And then, of course, you have a proper seam here in the back. Like, you could probably hike up a little bit if you wanted to. And yeah, overall, I would say the length is pretty okay, you know? This is kind of the length I want from a pair of shorts. And these are performance shorts, and I was really worried about the cutting in here at the thighs, but I feel like in the medium, it would have been perfectly fine. You would have maybe had like a little bit of a cutting in, but it wouldn't have been anything uncomfortable. Like even now, it's not overly uncomfortable, but it probably looks a little uncomfortable. The seam is not very harsh though. I've definitely like felt harsher seams on shorts. And like I'm positively surprised at how comfy these feel, even though they are not my right size. But overall, I think it's a cute color. I'm just not sure. Like with the top, with the sports bra, it's more forgiving, you know. I'm not sure if this like light color would work for me as a top. I don't know. I definitely would have preferred the leggings. Like I'm 100% certain on that. I kind of wish, you know, they had done a pair of leggings instead of a pair of shorts with this. But I'm not too mad about the color, like especially now seeing this with the honeydew. You know, I feel like I definitely don't think I could do a full on like I think that's too much for me. Like, you know, I think that would be too much. But like with the honeydew top now, actually, it's kind of cute. Let me know what you think, and let's move on. All right, and last but not least, I was very excited for this pair of leggings when I saw it in the PDF because last year, during the Naked Collection launch, I believe we got the contour pocket leggings, and I really liked those leggings because the seams were really nice. They were kind of flattering. It was a nice high-waisted fit, and they just felt really good on. But I'm not the biggest fan of pockets on leggings. Like, I don't dislike them, but I don't really need them. I don't really use them very much, and I feel like sometimes it just looks a little bit more flattering, a little bit more, like a little bit nicer without the pockets. So when I saw on the PDF that they were having a contour leggings, so the contour pocket leggings, but without the pockets, I was super excited. And then it also came in this beautiful green lemon pepino. Look at it. And yeah, here are the contour leggings in lemon pepino. So these are made from their double brush Nuber fabric, 74% nylon, 26% spandex. And this time around, the Nuber fabric feels so soft. Like, I feel like over the past few years, there's been definitely a little bit of changes in how stretchy it felt and how soft it felt and how lightweight it felt, which, you know, shouldn't really happen. But this time they feel really soft, like really soft. Again, very stretchy. So these always have like a good body hugging feel to them. And these I do get in a size small, and I would definitely highly recommend to size down if you're in between for these leggings. But yeah, lemon pepino, so good, and works so nicely with the honeydew, as you might have been able to spot in that yoga picture I included earlier when I was talking about the long sleeve in the honeydew. But yeah, so these are high-waisted, and we have these really pretty seams. Do you see how that snatches in the waist? This is what I really liked about them. And then you, of course, also have a little bit more seam detailing. One seam kind of goes across the lower shin area here, and one goes across the calf in the back. I hope you can see it. Let me just try to turn this around a little bit. Yeah, I hope you can see the seams. 7/8 length as per usual for me. We also do have a V for the glutes there, and a tone-and-tone silicone logo again. No top seam, no front seam, and yeah, these feel really soft. And they're not ultra high-waisted, not like my all-time favorite legacy leggings, but they are high-waisted enough for me. And I do have a longer torso, so, you know, that still says something. And yeah, so good. The color, gorgeous. The feel, really good. I like the seams. And I, of course, also had to get them in another color, so you'll see that also in another juicy Buffbunny Collection video. But for now, let's see these on, shall we? Alright, here we have the contour leggings in this beautiful lemon pepino color, like such a gorgeous green. Maybe one of my top favorite greens they've done in like all of Buffbunny Collection history, because it just looks so nice. It's like a dark forest green, but like not too dark. And the leggings themselves, I also just love the contour leggings. Like, I was really kind of hoping they would feel like this, and they do. As I mentioned before, I liked the contour pocket leggings a lot, just really wish there was no pockets, and I do hope that they'll bring these contour leggings back. Like, they're still not, you know, not topping the legacy leggings for me, but they are pretty good. So we do have a high waist here. It's not as ultra high waisted as the legacy leggings, so it kind of really hits me at the small of my waist. My belly button is down there. My I don't know what else I was going to say. My bunny button. I don't know. It's my belly button. And we do have this seam detailing here coming in here that I feel like really snatches in the waist a little. Wide waistband that kind of curves a little bit lower. I would say you don't get a ton of compression here. It's just really like a nice small hug. But yeah, just not too compressive in general. As I mentioned before, this particular round of Nuber fabric feels a little bit more lightweight and a little bit more stretchy and soft than the usual rounds. And it's not as like compressive as some previous iterations of the Nuber fabric have been. And then we also do have these seams here at the top, and one of them just goes across your shin here, and the other one goes across the calf here, but it's not cutting in or anything. Very comfy. I don't really notice them. I just know they're there because, you know, I can see them. And then we do have a 7/8 length, which is for me the normal length where the Buffbunny Collection leggings usually reach my ankle. Like, this is how long they usually are on me, is what I'm trying to say. I think they generally do like a 25 or 26 inch inseam, and that's how a 26 inch inseam fits me. And then in the back, we do have more of this seam detailing, and then you have a V for the glutes, and that is about it. Tone and Tone silicone logo here as well. I feel like they could be maybe like half a centimeter higher here in the back than in the front, and I kind of have to pull them a little bit because, as I mentioned before, there's a little bit less compression than what I'm used to. So I would definitely recommend to size down if you're in between. But otherwise, I really, really like them. They're super comfy. I think they're really, really flattering, and I love the color. But yeah, let's move on. Whoops. And don't fall over. All right, it's conclusion time. I'm just going to show you that little stack. Not too many different colors, but some. And like I said, I mean, if I had to have one outfit from this whole thing, it would have been this one. But I also could not say no to pink holographic. Obviously, the shorts would have been nice in a size medium, but you know, it just happens. Otherwise, I was very happy with the fit and feel of the pieces, and yeah, the colors were fun. I don't know why they didn't name the pink holographic like something a little bit more fruit related either. I don't know what you would call it though, right? Like, what's this pink? Like, maybe the guava. Maybe they should have stuck with the guava name for this one. But the guava color was a little bit different than this pink. I don't know. See, I'm not paid to come up with all these names, so I have no idea. But anyway, we had a lot of really, really fun colors and a lot of fun pieces. And yeah, let me know if you liked this launch, if you did shop from it. Like I said, it's been a good few weeks since we had this, so sorry this took me so long, but you know, life. So yeah, but do let me know if you liked it, if you shopped from it, if you missed out on some pieces, what your top picks were. Also let me know what your favorite piece from my video is. And yeah, stay tuned to see more of the Juicy collection on me very soon. I haven't even unpacked that, so yeah, that's gonna come as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it your thumbs up, and also if you haven't done so yet, you can subscribe to my channel so you get notified about all the videos that are coming out. For example, that upcoming Juicy collection video. And if you have any feedback, any suggestions, anything, drop a comment down below. Like I said, if you have any feedback also, of course, on the new setup, I'm happy to hear it. And yeah, if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram, see some of those yoga pictures there, as I already mentioned. And you can also DM me there, but I'm more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if there's anything you want me to see, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Like I already said, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it was entertaining, and I will see you next time. Bye!